Many rallies have erupted in Florida in support of Palestine in lieu of Israel airstrikes towards Gaza. Florida's pro-Palestine supporters on campuses could face censorship in the wake of these rallies, as Florida Governor Ron DeSantis tries to ban them in universities.
At least 2 active Florida chapters of the Students for Justice in Palestine are facing censorship as Florida orders their disbanding. The DeSantis administration claims these groups are in support of terrorism, and as a result, the Florida Education Chancellor Ray Rodriguez sent a letter to 12 university officials stating these groups must be deactivated. UCF political science professor Aubrey Jewett says First Amendment scholars argue this is an infringement of First Amendment rights.
And this is what the First Amendment scholars and some of these other groups like PEN America and the ACLU, they push back pretty hard and say, look, this is still just speech. And you can say things like that, even if the majority of people object. And even if the majority of people agree that, say, Hamas is a terrorist organization, if that is indeed what most people in the United States think, that still doesn't mean you can't speak in support even of them.
Although UCF does not have an SJP chapter on campus, UCF's PSA says their rallies in support of Palestine may be threatened in terms of First Amendment rights and that they're willing to challenge this in court. Many rallies have taken place across Florida campuses, including UCF, where the Palestinian Student Association arranges these protests. The protesters are heard blaring chants like "Free, Free Palestine" in support of the cause after the letter was sent to university officials. Jenna Estudeyman, PSA Vice President, says this order is a violation of their First Amendment rights.
The tables are so against the Palestinians here, it's not okay. And that's why we have to be out here spreading news and spreading the truth that's not being said anywhere else. So it is our duty, and we're allowed to do it, and we're not violating any laws, and it's not fair to be treated that way as though we are.
DeSantis says he pledges to deport demonstrating foreign students if he is elected president. He says the release of SJP's toolkit, which refers to Hamas attacks as a resistance movement, is material support for terrorism. In Orlando, Afra Al-Namani, UCF Nightly News.
The Foundation for Individual Rights and Expression says this order is dangerous and unconstitutional, and if it goes unchallenged, people's political beliefs will not be safe from government suppression.